This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
To Lincoln Railer basketball. It's time for the Josh Komnick Grau Incorporated pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Komnick, and we're on the road in Rock Island as the Railers get ready to take on the Rocks from Rock Island High School. In just a moment, I'll be joined by Scott Kirby as we break down tonight's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Railer contest this season, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Railer fans, us here from Rock Island, Illinois. Getting set for Lincoln Railer basketball here on this Saturday night in non-conference action. The Railers coming to the contest with a record of 19-4 on the season. The Rocks check in at 17-3. Sophomores were just victorious 61-41 over Rock Island. And Scott, sophomores got us off to a good start. The Illini got us off to a good start to, this afternoon. And I was just talking with a couple guys around the gym here. Let's get a three-peat and see if we can't get Illini and 2 Railer victories here. But it's going to be a tough one. The Rocks come in 17-3. Losers just to Moline, Normal Community, and Dunlap on the season. And this is a very good basketball team. This Rock Island team made it to the championship game of the State Farm Holiday Classic in Bloomington Normal over Christmas break, while falling in the championship to Normal Community. But this will be one of our best tests of the season.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. And nice little road trip up here. Wasn't sure if we're going to get it in or not due to the weather, but luckily the weather held off and able to get this game in. But yeah, the Rocks are a really good team. Just looking at them, they got some size, very athletic. So this will be a tough one for the Railers tonight, but hopefully you can slow them down. Looks like we might be using the shot clock tonight, so that might benefit us a little bit.
Well, it was turned on, but they didn't use it for the JV game, so I'm not quite sure what will happen with the shot clock. But the Railers coming off a victory last night as they won at Mount Zion. Rock Island was on the road at Quincy, took care of Quincy rather easily, and the Railers had a tough one. So see if we can't come away with the win on the road. And you never, want to be mad about that. But the Railers didn't play extremely well. Mount Zion played probably as good as they could and kept it close. Some clutch free throws down the stretch by Komnick, a couple 5 straight points by Short late in that fourth quarter. Really propelled the Railers to the victory. Let's see if we can get back to playing good Railer basketball here tonight.
Yes, sir.
That's going to wrap it up for us in the pregame show after word from our sponsors. Scott and I'll be back here in Rock Island to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Rocks. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been the Josh Komnick Grau Incorporated pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to a theft that took place at Jake's Furnishings. On Saturday, October 18th at 11:36 a.m., a black Volkswagen Passat or Jetta pulled into the Jake's Furnishings parking lot. A white male exited the vehicle and stole 3 granite monument stands that were sitting on the edge of the building. The male was thin-built and shorter in stature. There are 2 surveillance videos that are available for viewing on the Lincoln Police Department Facebook page. If you have any information on this crime, please contact the Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward of up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Railer basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's matchup from Rock Island, Illinois, on the campus of Rock Island High School for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Railers and the Rocks from Rock Island. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, Karen back at the studio, and we're all set to bring you tonight's action. We'd like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixler app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. It's time to check tonight's list of the games, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, I think you got to get off to a good start. We talked about it last night. The Railers didn't get off to a good start. Trailed at one time in the first quarter, 10-3. And then we held Mount Zion scoreless in this this in the second quarter. This Rock Island team can score, so we've got to be defensively. We've got to be ready to move, cover some shooters, and rebound. As you said, they've got a little size. A 6'8" kid, probably going to play around the basket, so we've got to rebound. And we got to shoot the ball well. We didn't shoot it great last night, and we need to come out here early. And that's one thing the sophomore team did. They started out early and really contained a pretty good lead throughout. The Railer sophomores win 61-40. We'll see if the Railers can't do the same thing here tonight.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. We'll take a commercial break for the playing of the national anthem, and when we return, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip here on Railer Nation Station, WLCN 96.3 FM.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Rock Island, Illinois, getting set for the starting lineups here between the Rocks and your Lincoln Railers. And the Railers 19-4 on the season, Rock Island 17-3. First man out for head coach Neil Alexander, 6'1" and a junior, number 3. Tate. 6'3" and a senior, number 5, Komnick. Carson Komnick. 5'11" and a senior, number 10, Tungate. Brody Tungate. 6'5" and a junior, number 20, Velakovic. Bryce Velakovic, and the man in the middle, 6'6" and a junior, 32, Hayes. Brett Hayes. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McCullen, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher.
Set for tonight's match between the Lincoln Railers and the Rocks of Rock Island. Scott Kirby, Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. Railers in their traveling green uniforms, red numbers trimmed in white, white letters trimmed in red, while the Rocks in their home whites, red numbers and letters trimmed in gold. Tonight's opening tip sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Yeah, Rock Island with a 6'8" senior.
Yeah, on the
number
bench.
5 doesn't start for the Rocks. So Railers match up well right now, size-wise, with the Rocks.
Ball is up and controlled by the Rocks. Abbey with it. He'll bring it across, work to his left. Guarded there by Komnick, now all the way across court to number 0. That's Jamison. Now they work it back to the left. Zulu to Marshall. Marshall gets into the lane, up and no good. Rebound Hayes. Tungate over to Velakovic. Now all work it left to Hayes. Tungate left corner.
Oh, it looks like
he's going to dribble in, nowhere to go, kick it out. Now they'll swing it back up top. All for a deep 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Rock Island.
Yeah, it looks like Rock Island really going to push the ball. You know, they're not big, but as you said earlier, very quick. They got it out and tried to transition. Railers did a good job of getting back.
Abbey controls the offense. He's top of the key, guarded there by Tungate. Goes to his left, hands it off. Now back to Abbey.
Looks like no shot clock, Scott. Turned off.
Jamison, now Zulu, feed it into number 4, Marshall. He's going to try to spin, kick it out, nothing there. Now they'll reset. That's Marshall over to number 1, Abbey for a 3, off the rim, no good. Tungate with the rebound.
Railers did a good job the last 2 possessions here of getting stops and rebounding. And they're switching, they're playing man-to-man, and they're switching everything.
Tungate needs some help. He's hounded, now slapped out, now dribbles in, hit out of his hands. Now here come the Rocks. Abbey up and count it. Really going to pressure you, Josh. We got to take care of the ball and eliminate transition points. Komnick's going to bring it up. Now hand it off. Now Tungate back to Komnick, left wing, in the corner to Hayes.
Yeah, looks like a lot of slips. They're switching every ball, handoff, every pass. Rock Island, the Railers are going to have to slip those screens.
And hit out of bounds off of Zulu, going to stay with the Railers. All to inbound. He'll get it in Tungate.
That's right, guys, so far here, really giving Tungate some problems.
Komnick, he's going to dribble in on Zulu, up and off the backboard, and good for Komnick, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, the Railers are going to have to, they're going to pressure you up tight. They've got to put their head down and get to the basket. That time, Komnick didn't get the back door. I think that's what was called, but had it clear out on that one side, just got to the hoop and scored it.
Jamison, top of the key, now bounce pass into Marshall, try to get it into Jones, and a turnover to Rock Island. Here come the Railers, all tied at 2, 5:20 left, first quarter. Komnick's going to dribble in, lose it, now give it back to Tungate. Tungate's going to try to get to the lane. Back to Tungate. Now he's going to dribble in, kick it all the way up top, and we got Velakovic down on the floor.
Yeah, he took a tumble, I think, on that pass that he threw over to Tungate. Maybe one of the rocks kind of undercut him a little bit, and Bryce went down. Not sure what he hurt, maybe a hip.
He's up, so that's a good sign. And we'll resume play with all to inbound with 5:08 to go first quarter. All tied up at 2. Tungate will work to his right. There's a bump by Abbey. Abbey picks up his first personal, first team foul for the Rocks. All to inbound. Gets it into Komnick. Now a little backdoor to Tungate. Nothing there. He'll back it out. Velakovic in a little bit of trouble, gets it, tries to pass to Hayes, but now we're going to have a jump ball.
Well, the Railers are going to have to get a little feistier with the basketball right now.
Foul.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on Rock Island on the loose ball. So Rock Island with a foul, but Railers right now not real strong with it, and these Rocks are very aggressive, especially with their hands.
All to inbound again, needs some help, gets it into Komnick.
Komnick's going to have to handle the ball a lot more than normal, I think. Brody with a very good defender on him, very physical defender.
Little trap, loses it, loose ball. Now here come the Rocks. Marshall up and got it to go, and it's 4-2 Rocks. Yeah, really pressuring that point, Josh, like you said, and Railers are doing a very good job of handling that pressure.
They're switching everything. Railers are going to have to watch their passes. They think they're open, but then that guy switches off, and they don't move right there.
Throwing back court. Komnick's going to pick it up, and over and back. Railers turnover. Lincoln. 4-2 Rocks. 4:10 left, first quarter. Zulu to inbound for the Rocks under their own basket. They'll fire it up top to Abbey. Now Marshall work it over to Jamison.
They just like Mount Zion. They've got 3 possessions. They've gone 3 times into that middle right at the free throw line. Mount Zion hurt us from that area last night. The Railers are going to have to make sure that they keep an eye on number 4 in there, Marshall.
Abby's going to kick it over to number 3, Zulu, for a 3. No good, and it's going to be out of bounds off of all. Going to stay with the Rocks.
That didn't take long. Big guy number 5 checks in, 6'8", and a senior, number 5, Eris Morgan. As soon as he checks in, Clark checks in for Hayes. Hunter Clark checks in for Brett Hayes here. 3:43 left in the quarter. Rocks up 4-2.
Zulu dribbles in, kicks it out. That's Jamison. Now to Marshall, top of the key. Swing it right to Abbey. Now a 3 on the way from Zulu is off the rim, no good. And Marshall flies in for the rebound. Put back for Marshall's up and good, and We talked about rebounding on the pregame, Josh, and right there is a good example of when you don't rebound and give them second chances, they're gonna score. All the way down to Vlahovic, feed Komnick, little head fake up with the right, too strong, no good, fought for, and a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Lincoln.
Yeah, and already the pressure starting to bother the Railers a step slow, and Rock Island really putting the pressure on us, and they've been able to get it into Marshall a couple times. He's got 4 points already.
All three left wing, off the rim, no good. Komnick with the rebound, and it's hit out of his hands by Marshall. It's going to stay with the Railers under their own basket.
Boy, they're feisty with their hands. They've gotten several tip-aways from the Railers just not being strong with the basketball.
Tungate to inbound. He'll kick it into Komnick. Komnick right corner. He'll dribble out of it, give it to Vlahovic. Now over to Clark. Really got us pushed out on the perimeter, too.
Yeah, they're pressuring, and when they switch that, they seem to push us out even more.
And there's a foul on Zulu. His first. Team third for the Rocks. All to inbound with 2:36 to go. 6-2, the Rocks with the lead. Tungate with the basketball, guarded by Marshall. Tungate gets by Marshall, up to the rim. A lot of body, no call. And here come the Rocks. Fired all the way up to Abbey. Up and no good. He's going to be fouled by Vlahovic.
Yeah, you can tell when they get a rebound, they start sending guys toward the other end. They're not big, but they're quick and aggressive. And as soon as they get that rebound, they've got two guys outlet. It was a long full-court pass from Marshall down to Abbey, and he was fouled by Vlahovic.
First free throw from Abbey is good. Second one from Abbey is good. Abbey 2 for 2 from the line, and it's 8-2 the Rocks with 2:10 to go first quarter. Trying to trap Tungate. Now he tries to fire it over to Vlahovic, hit out of bounds, going to stay with the Railers.
Yeah, we're going to have to have some guys come and help, because Brody's getting not only pressured by Abbey, but they're having some pressure come almost like a run and jump.
Railers with the basketball, down by 6. Komnick tries to get to the hoop. He's going to be bumped and go out of bounds. And it will be Rocks basketball. Short's going to check in for Clark. Abbey splits the defense. Over to Zulu, back to Abbey. Now Zulu, right wing. Trap there, and hit out of bounds off a short, going to stay with the Rocks. Abbey over to Zulu, left wing, guarded there by Short. Now all the way back to Abbey in the corner to Marshall. Marshall picked up his dribble, needs some help, fires across court to Zulu. Zulu's going to dribble in, feed it into the big guy, up and no good. Rebound comes down to Komnick for the Railers.
Here comes another jump, run and jump. Komnick's got to be alive here.
Fired over, all three, left wing, left it short, airballed it. Right down to the Rocks. Here comes Abbey. He pushes the center, up to Marshall, up and good. And a timeout on the court. Coach Neil Alexander wants a timeout. 53 seconds left in the first. The Rocks 10, the Railers 2. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, we're going to have to hit some shots when we get them open. You know, we're having a tough time handling that pressure, and Brody did a good job of that skip pass to Tate. Tate couldn't get the three to go down, but in order for us to relieve some of this pressure, we're going to have to hit some shots or attack the basket. And right now, the Railers not doing either.
Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Heartland Bank and Trust Company, with two convenient locally to serve you and many others throughout Central Illinois. In Lincoln, stop by 818 Woodlawn Road or 111 North Sangamon Street in Lincoln, or go online to hbtbank.com. Headline Salon, located at 602.5 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, where your hair makes the statement. Call 217-651-8310. Railer basketball out of the timeout, 10-2, Rocks, 53 seconds left, first quarter. Komnick picks up his dribble, fires it down to All, now to Tungate. Short to Komnick in the right corner. Now back out to Tungate, up top to All. Now they'll work it to the left. Short's going to dribble in. He's going to have it stripped from him all the way up to Abbey, and Abbey with the layup, and it's 12-2.
Yeah, how many balls have they already tipped away out of our hands? Railers, again, just not strong with it, and they're active.
And another turnover. Tungate threw it down, no one there. Here comes Zulu up and no good. Rebound fought for underneath, still up in the air, and Short comes away with it.
Don't run from the ball here.
And at the end of the first, it's the Rock Island Rocks 12, the Lincoln Railers 2. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back to Rock Island, Illinois, on the campus of Rock Island High School. At the end of the first quarter, it's the Rock Island Rocks 12 and the Lincoln Railers 2. Josh, we've got to get something going offensively.
Yeah, it's been tough, right? Just handling their pressure right now. We've had some open looks, haven't been able to get them to go down, but it's been a struggle for the Railers to hang on to the ball.
Rock Island with the basketball. They'll feed it down to their big guy, Morgan. Missed it. Fought for. And a jump ball. The arrow favors the Railers. Blokovich to inbound. They'll get it into Tungate. Tungate crosses half-court line, gives it to Vlahovic. Now Komnick. Tungate over to Vlahovic. Now Komnick in the corner. All three, left corner, left it short. Rebound, Zulu for the Rocks. Marshall with it, right corner, picked up by Vlahovic. Now they'll work it to the left. Three from Abbey. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down, too short. They'll give it to Komnick. Now Komnick in a little bit of trouble, gives it to Tungate, now short.
Yeah, Carson cut right down the lane. Short missed him for an easy layup, and the Railers got to keep their heads up when we get cutters going to the basket.
Railers working the perimeter, down by 10. Tungate with it, top of the key, guarded by Jamison. Tungate goes to his left, now keeps going, gets to the rim, and had a hit out of his hands, but he'll be fouled as he goes to the basket, and Tungate will get 2 free throws. Fouls on Jamison, his second, team first.
Right now, Scott, it looks like that Mount Zion game from a night ago took a lot out of the Railers. Tungate free throw up and good, but we've got some guys hanging on some shorts.
Breon McKinney and Hunter Clark check in for the Railers, all in Velakovic. We'll have a seat. Second one from Tungate, up and no good. Rebound comes down to the Rocks. Zulu to Marshall, up and good. 14-3, Rocks with the lead. Tungate in some trouble, now gives it to Short. Down to Clark. Clark to Tungate. Now they'll work it to the left, Comic left wing, now Clark in the corner. Comnick, it's up with the right, and he'll be fouled and go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, we got some penetration there by Comnick, got in there and is going to go to the foul line. And that's been our only points really. I mean, Tungate's got the 1 free throw, and Comnick with a layup. Comnick will go to the line now for 2. Short.
Free throw, no good. Second one from Comnick, no good.
Gosh.
And here comes Abbey. He looks to push right.
Travel.
Up and good for Abbey. Coast to coast from Abbey. And it's 16-3. Clark with it, right corner. Picks up his dribble, needs some help. And a 5-second call on Clark. And another turnover Railers, and that's just relentless defense from the Rocks.
Yeah, they're just all over us, and when we pick it up, they really deny the other guys that don't have the ball, and we've got to find ways to get open. And you got to remember, you can't take one dribble and pick it up, because once you do, boy, they're all over you.
Zulu to Jamison, now back to Zulu. They'll work the perimeter, now over to the left wing. They'll feed it in to Marshall. Marshall up with the right and good, and that's just too easy.
Yeah, they're getting in the lane. Marshall's got, 8-10 points now by just getting into the free throw lane.
Tungate breaks the pressure. Comnick, 3 off the rim, no good. 1 and done for the Railers. Now they look for Marshall. McKinney meets him. Marshall up, no good, but a foul on the shot, and Marshall will go to the line for 2 free throws.
They're beating us back, and right now just beating us in every facet of the game right now. They're just about 10 times quicker than the Railers.
Marshall free throw up, no good. Second free throw from Marshall is good. He's got 11. The Rocks have 19. The Railers have 3 with 4:40 left in the first half. And there's a bump by Marshall. That's his second personal, 3rd team foul. That's our only hope right now, get them in foul trouble.
Yeah, right, yeah, because they've got multiple guys that can pressure the basketball, and Tungate and Comnick having a little bit of trouble getting it up the court. And I don't think they're gonna take the foot off the gas here.
Tungate to Comnick, now in the corner to Velakovic. To Short. Short the head fake, give it to Velakovic, left corner. He'll dribble in, now kick it up top to Tungate. Just nothing going for the Railers right now. Tungate with it, top of the key. Railers down by 16 halfway through the second. Comnick's going to dribble in on Marshall. A little bump, no call. Kick it out. Tungate. Now Tungate's going to pull up jumper. In and out, no good. Good look by Tungate. Just couldn't get it to go. Now here come the Rocks. Abby loses it. Tungate picks it up. Tried to feed McKinney. Now finds a cutting Comnick. Up and good.
Well, we got away with one there. I mean, Tungate went up, got in the air, and then saw, I think, Marshall coming across, so he kind of readjusted his shot anyway. Breon picked it up, found Comnick, and Comnick with the score. The Railers just down 19-5. 19-5, sorry. Wish it was 9-5.
Jamison up to Abby. He'll work it left to Zulu. Zulu had to redirect his shot. Now they'll feed Marshall inside. And off of Jones, turnover, Railer basketball.
Railers 1 of 9 from the field, 0 of 6 from three-point land.
Short gets it into Comnick. He'll get it over to Tungate. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Tried to get a backdoor to Comnick. Nothing there. Now Short. Short's going to dribble in and slid his foot. Tried to get it over to Comnick in the corner. Had a defender there. Tried to come to a stop.
Yeah,
drug the foot.
Yeah, you're right. Short thought Comnick's man was going to come for the help, and he didn't. He stayed out on him, and Short just drugged the foot for the 9th turnover now for the Railers.
Rocks with the basketball, up by 14. Now Jamison to Zulu. Zulu's going to dribble left, give it to Abby. Abby cut off there by Short. Now Zulu. Jamison, and he slid his foot. Turnover Rocks, Railer basketball.
Well, and as bad as we've played, Scott, 14 seems like a lot, but they've only put up 19 here in the first half. The Railers get a couple, go on a little 5-0 run here and get this thing within striking distance for the second half.
Tungate needs some help. He'll cross the half-court line, picks up his dribble, and a 10-second call on the Railers. Is that the 10th turnover now for the Railers?
Yeah, 10 turnovers in the first half. Almost as many turnovers as shot attempts with just 11 for the Railers.
Abby with the basketball, dribbling. Now he'll give it to number 15, Ellis. Ellis gets it over to Zulu, and Short's going to pick up the fouls. He tried to get the pass, ran into Zulu, and picked up the foul.
Well, we need a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer here to get us going a little bit.
19-5, Rocks. 1:38 left here in the first half. Feed it in. Now they'll find Morgan. Now up top to Zulu. Zulu works to the left. Head fake there by Abby. Three-pointer on the way off. And the rebound comes down to the Rocks.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're a great shooting team from the perimeter. They haven't had to shoot much of them to start this game, but now they're 0 of 5 from three-point land. I think the Railers have got to just make sure they get back on transition and cover up that middle.
Tried to feed it down to Morgan, hit out of bounds off of Comnick, going to stay with the Rocks. Abby to inbound for the Rocks. He'll kick it up top. Now back to Abby. Now to Zulu. Over to Marshall. Zulu left wing. 50 seconds to go, first half. Found Marshall cutting, a little spin, nowhere to go. Now he'll spin back the other way, and Velakovic is going to pick up the foul. Second personal foul for Vlahovic, third team foul for the Railers.
Yeah, Marshall's been the guy for the Rocks, too. He's got 11 points going for 12 and 13 as he misses the first free throw, but he gets in the middle, and he's got a really good athlete underneath. Makes a couple moves and has finished for the most part.
Misses both. So Railers with the ball, down by 14. Tungate dribbles in on Marshall. They'll cut him off. Now he'll throw it to McKinney, intercepted there by Abbey, and Abbey missed the dunk. Almost stolen by McKinney. Here comes Zulu up, and he'll be fouled going to the rim. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Vlahovic has picked up his third, so Hayes will get up off the bench and check in for Vlahovic. And Zulu will get 2 free throws. First one up and good.
So 20-5 here, 18.3 seconds left in the first half. Free throw up and miss. Komnick with the rebound. Let's see if the Railers can't get a basket here before.
Komnick loses it. Out of bounds. Railer basketball. 10 seconds left on the clock. McKinney to inbound. A little backdoor to Tungate. 7 on the clock. McKinney. Komnick's going to dribble in. A little running jumper behind the basket. No good. And at the end of the first half, it's the Rock Island Rocks 20, Lincoln Railers 5. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated halftime show on WLCN 96.3 FM.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. State Farm Agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Grau Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Chestnut Health Systems. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau's will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
Everyone has a ritual. that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
You're in the Ground Incorporated halftime show as the Railers trail it here 20-5 at halftime in Rock Island. We'll run through the scoring. First for the Rocks, Devin Marshall leads the way for Rock Island with 11 points. Arthur Abbey with 8 and 1 point for Lawson Zulu. The Railers were led in the first half by Carson Komnick with 4 and Brody Tungate with 1 to round out the 5 points here at halftime. We'll send it back to the studios for a 2-minute timeout. Back with more of the Ground Incorporated halftime show. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Rock Island as the Railers trail 20-5 here at halftime. We'll run through the stats here. First for Rock Island, they shoot 8 of 18 from the field for 44%, 0 of 5 from the three-point land, and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 13 rebounds for Rock Island, 4 of them offensive, 4 turnovers on 3 assists, and 5 steals. The Railers shoot 2 of 12 from the field, 17%, 0 of 6 from three-point land, and 1 of 4 from the free throw line. 10 rebounds for Lincoln, 2 of them offensive, 11 turnovers to go with 1 assist on 2 steals. And Scott, it's just not a lot of fight out there for the Railers, and this Rock Island team has shown where they can really do some damage on the defensive end. You know, they're not big except for the 6'8" kid that they brought in. He hasn't done a whole lot yet, but man, they sure put a lot of pressure on you, and the Railers not doing a good job of handling and being strong with the ball.
Yeah, you're right, and pressure is exactly right. And you know, we're just not getting a shot, not even getting a clean look. Everything that we've shot's been forced. We're over from the three-point line, you know, and you look up, we're only down 15, but We only scored 5.
Right, it seems like about 30.
Yeah, but, they're going to have to fight through the pressure and start creating some offense somehow. I don't know what adjustments you can make. Right now it's just maybe effort, but give credit to Rock Island because their defense is just swarming.
Yeah, the effort is the big thing. I think you got to come out of halftime and compete. And right now the Railers have not done much of that here in this first half. Just not shooting the ball well, not getting, as you said, good open looks. And I think Railers just kind of put their head down and get to the hoop. And really, Rock Island just 0 of 5 from the three-point land and 4 of 8 from the free throw line. But it's been Marshall inside that has caused us the problems. He's got 11 points, and all of them have come from in that paint area.
Yeah, and it's transition points.
Right.
We're not stopping the ball. They're getting to the rim, and they're getting in the middle of our defense. And maybe pack it up a little bit. Make them prove that they can shoot from outside and guard that paint and guard that rim.
A minute 44 left here in the halftime. We'll send it back to the studios for a 1-minute timeout. Back with third quarter action. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back to Rock Island High School. Scott Kirby, Josh Connick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening, where the Railers trail the Rocks 20-5. Josh, I guess if you can get one good thing out of it, we held Rock Island at 20 points.
Yeah, that's about the only positive, and I think if you're Coach Alexander and the staff, you just wipe the scoreboard clean here and go try to win a quarter right now. You're down 20-5. If you can go win a quarter by 5 or 8 points or something and get yourself within striking distance to start the fourth, you feel good about yourself. And defense has not been bad. Again, they don't shoot it well, but they control that paint.
It's going to be Rock Island basketball to start the third quarter. And Abby will walk it up. He'll cross half-court line. Kick it over to Jamison. Back to Abby. Now Zulu. All the way up top, back to Abby. Now Jamison's going to dribble in. Feed it into Marshall. Marshall snuck in. And an easy bucket for Marshall. 22-5 Rocks. Komnick. Now they'll work it down to Hayes. Hayes to Tungate, left wing, up top to Vlahovic. Little weave by the Railers. Vlahovic to Hayes. They'll work it around the perimeter. Tungate, left corner. Now Hayes, swing it to Vlahovic. Hands off to Komnick. Now Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble in. Up, contact, no call. Count the bucket for Tungate. A lot of contact right there, Josh.
There was, but Tungate's strong enough to get the layup to go. So the Railers answer the Rocks as they scored on their first possession. The Railers do too. Got to get some stops here.
More of that. Get to the rim. Make them defend. Zulu up top to Abby. Now Abby will go to his left. Fired over the court to Jamison. Jamison for a three, in and good for Jamison. And it's 25-7. Tungate finds a wide open Vlahovic. It's blocked there by Jones, but got Vlahovic on the arm. And Bryce Vlahovic will get 2 free throws.
Good cross-court pass there as both guys went out to get Komnick and skipped it down to Vlahovic. Strong up to the hole, got fouled, so Bryce head to the line for 2.
Free throw up and good for Vlahovic. Second one up and good. Vlahovic 2 for 2 from the line, and it's 25-9 with 6:14 left in the third.
A couple points on the board here in this third quarter, but the Railers have not done their job on the other end. In order to get back in this thing, we've got to get stops on one end. And
Marshall spins up and good. 27-9, under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here comes Komnick, gives it to All. Back to Komnick in the corner. He's going to try to spin out of it. Nothing there. Kick it up top to Vlahovic. Now to the right. Tungate. Spin. Kick it to All. Now short to Vlahovic. Finds Komnick. Komnick spins up with the right and good. Komnick's got 6, 27-11. Rocks with the lead and stolen away. And then stolen away from Tungate. And Marshall will be fouled by Tungate. Good opportunity there for the Railers, Josh. They just got in a little bit of a hurry trying to get up the field or floor. And Marshall there to get the steal right back.
Well, just their hands have just been quicker all night, and there's a perfect example tipped away by Rock Island.
Jamison for a deep 3, rebound there by the Rocks. Feed it inside to Zulu. It's up and good, and it's 29-11. Feed it up to short. A little ball fake. Now over to 3 on the way. Vlahovic from the corner. Up and good. A Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer from Vlahovic. And it's 29-14 with 4:51 to go in the third. Timeout on the court. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
29-14, the Rock Island Rocks lead. 4:51 to go in the third. Rock Island basketball out of the timeout. Big Chris Coyne 3-pointer just made by Vlahovic.
Yeah, the first one of the night for the Railers.
Need about 6 more of those.
They're 1 of 7.
Rock Island, they'll work it down to Jones. Jones in some trouble, now gives it to Zulu. Over to Jamison. Now back top to Jamison. Over to Zulu. Alley-oop underneath. Up and no good. Fought for. I don't know if that was a jump ball. Looks like Komnick just ripped it out of his hands.
It was a quick call, but thankfully the Rock savvy missed that alley-oop for the layup, and now we've got to take advantage of a stop and got to turn it into a score here.
Short gets it into Tungate. 4:19 left, third quarter. Tungate spins, had a hit from behind. Now all the way up. Just a lot of wreck ball going on right now.
I'm not sure what that was.
All the way to Vlahovic. Vlahovic lost it, gets it, now gives it to All. Feeds it into Tungate, and he's going to be fouled before the shot. Railer basketball, all to inbound. He'll fire it into Tungate, now up top to Short, over to Komnick, right corner, three on the way, partially blocked, gets his own rebound, gets inside and had it hit out of his hands. Tried to grab it, but couldn't get the handle of it. Out of bounds, Rocks basketball.
Yeah, again, just the quick hands of Rock Island slapping down on the ball, and Railer's just not strong enough to control the ball.
29-14.
Just stepped over and back.
Zulu gets it to Jamison. Now over to the right. They'll work it to the left to Zulu. Back to Jamison. Feed it into Marshall. Marshall into the lane. Up in. No good. Rebound Komnick. Tungate loses it. Gets it back up. And a timeout on the court. Coach Alexander. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Well, 29-14. We've scored more points in this third quarter than we did in the first half. We're scoring the ball a little bit, and been on this 29-14 deficit for a while. But I think the guys, for one, Scott, are just dragging. This has been a long couple of weeks for the Railers, and no excuses here. But we've been 3 games. Count Collinsville with the 4 games in 3 days, and then you've gone 3 games for about 3 or 4 consecutive weeks here, and you're seeing a little sign of you're seeing Tungate fall over a little bit with the pressure. That's not like him, and we just don't have a lot of gas here tonight.
Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Short gets it in to Tungate. 3:10 left, third quarter. Tungate spins to his left. Now kicks it over to Short. Now Komnick had it ripped out of his hands. Got hit on the arm by number 1. That's Abbey. It's his second personal. Team third for the Rocks. 3:03 left, third quarter. Railers down by 15. Short to Komnick. Komnick goes left. Keeps going. Picks up his dribble. Now they'll work. Vlahovic right corner. Up top to Short. Now they'll work it to Komnick. Komnick's going to dribble in. Kick it over. All 3. Corner. Got it. Tate All with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and it's 29-17. And Short's going to get Abbey on the arm. Abby
were going fast.
Can't even keep up.
Abby is fast. I don't know if that's any relate. When I played, there was a kid from Quincy that was really fast, but the last name of Abby. I'm not sure if that's any relation, but he's about as quick.
29-17, 2:28 left, third quarter. Jamison with it, left wing. Now up top to Abbey. Over to Zulu. Keep an eye on Marshall. He's working that middle of that zone. Abbey. Zulu. Oh, hit out of bounds off of Tungate. He read the pass. Just ran out of real estate there to get it.
Yeah, a little more activity there by the Railers to try to jump some passing lanes here. And well, you look up the board, Scott, as bad as we played.
3 on the way, but Zulu up and good.
I was going to say it was 12. Now it's back to 15.
Tungate gets it across the half-court line. He's pretty quick himself.
Yeah, they're two quick guards going at it here tonight.
Vlakovic over to Tungate. Tungate looking for short, nothing there. Now he'll back it out. Tungate dribbles in on Morgan. Kick it out. 3, all, corner, got it. Tate All with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and it's 32-20 with 1:28 to go, third quarter. Jamison fires it into Marshall. Ooh, Komnick took a spill there as he went up. We don't want to see that. Looks like he's okay. It's his first personal, team third, 1:23 left, third quarter. Railers down 12. Abbey to inbound for the Rocks. He'll kick it into Zulu. Zulu's going to dribble in, up with the left. Too strong, no good. Rebound comes down to Vlakovic. And here come the Railers down by 12.
Shoot it.
All 3, left wing. Nope. Rebound Vlakovic. Give it to Komnick. Now Tungay. See if we can get this down to single digits here.
1 minute left here in the third, 32-20.
Vlakovic left wing, feed it into Komnick. Komnick, Tungate, 3, no good. Rebound, Abbey for the Rocks. Here comes Abbey. And it's downtown Abbey.
Well, they just let him go right to the hoop.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, no Railers just step in front and stop the basketball.
Railers down by 14, 30 seconds left, third quarter. Tungate with the basketball. Over to Vlakovic. Now Komnick left wing. He'll kick it up top to short, back to Komnick. Now Tungate. Railers will hold for the last shot of the third. Game clock down to 10. Feed it into Komnick. All pops out. 3 on the way. Got it. Tate All with another Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. And at the end of 3, it's the Rock Island Rocks 34, Lincoln Railers 23. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Welcome back to Rock Island High School. As we enter the fourth quarter, Railers trail the Rocks by 11. And it will be Rock Island basketball to start the fourth. Much better quarter there for the Railers. Josh scored 18 points in the third, had 5 points in the whole first half.
Right, 18-14, the Railers with the advantage in the third and got themselves right back in with a striking distance. Got to get some stops on this end.
Abbey now a 3 on the way from Zulu off the side of the rim, fought for. Komnick grabs the rebound, throws it off of Marshall, and it's going to be Railer basketball. We'll see if we can cut this thing into single digits here.
Yeah, it's been a long time since it's been single digits. The Railers with an opportunity here. Give it one quarter. You got one quarter here left, and you got a week off of games.
They'll get it into Tungate. And stolen away. And blocked by Tungate out of bounds.
Yeah, Carson's got to help bring the basketball up. Abbey just a really, really good defender and has been able to keep Tungate in front of him for most of the night. Carson's going to have to help bring it up.
Inbound into Zulu. Now back to Abbey. Now Zulu. All the way across to Jamison. Guarded there by McKinney. They'll work it to the right. Abby to Zulu. Zulu kicks it over. 3 on the way from Jamison off the side of the rim, all with the rebound. Now Marshall will be on Tungate. Tungate gets by Marshall. Now gives it to McKinney. Vlahovic in the corner. Railers working it around, down by 11. Feed it into Komnick. Little head fake. Nothing there. Finds McKinney up with the right and couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's Breon McKinney cutting to the basket.
Yep, Carson found him as he got stopped by the big guy, Morgan, and figured out better not shoot it over the top, try to shoot it over the top of him, and a good job by Breon not standing and watching, cut to the basket. Komnick fouled him, and he was fouled going to the hoop. So Breon goes to the free throw line to try to get this within single digits, but misses the first.
Second one up and good. 34-24, 6:51 left in the game. Here comes Abby. Alley-oop to Morgan.
Oh, it's that easy, too. Abby just 5 steps quicker than any Railer out there right now.
36-24. Tungate tries to go coast to coast. Morgan with the block and a grab by Komnick. Second personal foul for Komnick. First team foul for the Railers. No shot. Foul way before the whistle, or the attempt anyway. Tate All picks up the foul, his first, team second.
Well, right as soon as you think you can get this thing within single digits, Mount Zion, Rock Island able to answer.
Abby for a 3 off the rim, no good. Marshall with the rebound. Now it's fought for, out of bounds off the Railers, going to stay with the Rocks. Jamison in the corner to Marshall. Marshall tried to get by Komnick. Now a little trap. Now Jamison with it. He'll kick it out. 3 on the way. Up and good from Zulu. Timeout Rock Island. 39-24. 5:59 left in the game.
Yeah, big 3 there by Rock Island to get this thing back to 15. And just when you get close, they get an offensive rebound and a chance to put some points up, and they capitalize on it.
Full timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001.
Welcome back here. Fourth quarter action here from Rock Island. Rock Island leads 39-24. After the Railers top the Rocks in the third quarter, 18-14. It's now Rock Island 5-1 scoring difference in this fourth quarter, and Scott just can't get ahead of ourselves. Just can't get ahead a little bit. We got it to within 10, and Rock Island comes down and hits a 3, and then a deuce, and we're back to 15.
Railers with the basketball. Komnick will bring it up. He'll get it to McKinney. Now McKinney's trap got hammered, and number 1, Abby's going to pick up the foul. His third. Second team foul for the Railer, or the Rocks. Get it to McKinney. McKinney will back it out. Now Komnick up to Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble in, up to the lane, lost it, now gets it back. Kick it out. McKinney, 3, right corner, off the rim, no good. Fought for, Komnick grabs the rebound. Now Komnick's going to dribble in, kick it out to All. Now back to Komnick. All, 3 on the way, got it. Tate All with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and it's 39-27.
Yeah, he's got 4 of these in the second half, and give Tate 12 points right now.
Feed it into Morgan. Morgan's going to try to back down on Komnick, kick it out. Now they'll reset with Abby up top. Now the Rocks will just hold it and make our defense come out and guard. And McKinney's going to foul Zulu. Second personal for McKinney. Third team foul for the Railers. Stolen away. Tungate up and good.
Got it within 10 here. 4:30 left. Railers right back in it.
Almost another steal by Tungate. Now they're fired up to Marshall. Marshall, he'll dribble out. Guarded by Komnick. Now to Abbey. Over to Jamison in the corner to Zulu. Back to Jamison. He'll work it right to Abbey. Abbey will back it out. Make All come out and guard him. Now Abby's going to go. Cut off. Marshall in the corner. Now back to Abbey. Shot clock.
Yeah, they're not using it.
Komnick almost had the steal. Got a little too much of the arm of Morgan, and Komnick picks up his second. 4th team foul for the Railers. That's Komnick's third.
3:57 left here in the fourth. The Railers down 10.
Zulu all the way up to Abbey. Tapped out there by Tungate. Now here come the Rocks. And a little reach around foul on Tungate, and Abbey's going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, 5 team fouls now on the Railers. So Rock Island will go to the line for 2 here.
Free throw up and no good from Abbey.
Yeah, another miss there for Rock Island. Now 4 of 9 from the free throw line here tonight.
Second one up and good. 40-29, 3:48 left in the game. Bounce pass to Komnick. All's going to pop out. Nothing there. Guarded by Jamison. Now back to Komnick. He'll give it to Tungate. Tungate's going to dribble. Get to the lane. Kick it out. Corner. McKinney. Nothing there. Now Komnick. Vlahovic to Tungate. Tungate to the lane. Up with the right. Rolls around. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and good. And the foul. And Tungate will go to the line for 1. And the Railers within 9, possibly 8.
Yeah, good extra effort there by Tungate. He missed it, but as you know, the shooter is the best guy to know where the ball is going to come off. And he went right back up and went over Morgan, the 6'8 kid. And Tungate got the put back to go and got fouled. So Brody to the free throw line to try to cut this within 8.
And he cannot hit the free throw. 40-31. 3:10 left in the game. Abbey with the basketball, just dribbling up top there, eating the clock. The Railers are going to have to come out and defend him. Jamison, he'll go to his left. And a foul by McKinney, and Jamison will go to the line for 2.
Looks like Coach Alexander might play the free throw game here with 2:47 left. They are 5 of 10 from the line, and they're going to send Jeremiah Jamison to the line with 2.
Free throw up and good. Second one up too strong, and Tungate with the rebound. Railers down by 10 with the basketball. 2:40 left in the game. Tungate picks up his dribble, gives it to McKinney. Now Velakovic. Velakovic to All. Now Tungate top of the key. And hit out of bounds off of Zulu, going to stay with the Railers. All to inbound. He'll kick it in to Tungate. 2:22 left in the game. Railers down 10. Komnick. All's trying to pop out of there. Komnick up to the basket, up and good. 41-33, timeout Lincoln. Railers within 8 with 2:09 to go, Josh. And right back in this thing.
Back in it. And Railers showing a little more fight than we did in the first half. And we've been able to get to the basket. Tate with some big threes here in this second half, and Brody with a big three-point play. The possession before Carson just got to the rim to score. So, we got ourselves back in it. Now you're going to think that Rock Island's just going to bring it out and try to have the Railers come at us. And maybe Coach Alexander keeps up with the free throw. Making Rock Island make free throws. They made 2 of 2 the last possession, but it might be the only chance the Railers, because I don't think if they pull it out that we can stay with their speed.
Yeah, you're going to be better off putting them to the line because they're just going to eat the clock, and being down 8. You got to do something.
Yeah,
but
you got to make without the shot clock. You've got to make them go after the basket.
41-33, 2:09 left in the game. Railers back in action not till next Saturday as we travel to Taylorville.
Yeah. So Railer sophomores are in action on Wednesday. They travel to Taylorville for the sophomore Taylorville tournament. Railer sophomores were victorious here earlier tonight, 61-41.
Jamison to inbound for the Rocks. Railers extend their pressure. Now Abby's got it to Jamison. Jamison kicks it up to Zulu.
Travel, did he?
And a foul from McKinney.
Yeah, and I think as we talked about just a little bit ago, Coach Alexander is going to make them make free throws to beat the Railers here tonight. So hopefully the Rocks miss and the Railers can rebound here. Just one rock underneath the basket for Railers.
Zulu's first free throw up and good. Second one up and no good. And the Railers with the ball, down by 9. Really use a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer right here.
Yeah, you're not lying.
McKinney needs some help, gives it to Velakovic, now over to Tungate. Tungate will dribble, pick up it. Now needs some help. He'll get it to McKinney. McKinney's going to dribble in and hit from behind. The foul's on Zulu. It's his second. Team fourth. Little feed into Komnick. Komnick found the lane, up and good. 42-35, 1:26 left. Abby with a little acting right there. Now they'll get it up to Zulu. And a foul by McKinney.
So Zulu will go back to the free throw line. He was there a possession ago for the Rocks. And he was 1 of 2. So far, Rock Island 7 of 14 from the free throw line.
Fifth foul for McKinney, so he'll foul out. And Short will check in for him. Free throw up and good from Zulu. Second one up and good.
Yeah, may not be the guy you want to send to the foul line now. 3 of 4 in the last 2 possessions for Zulu.
44-35, 1:12 left in the game. Short up to Comnick. Comnick's going to get to the lane. Up with the right and good. 44-37.
Yeah, and why not? You look back and ask yourself, why not the whole game, Scott? We've been able to get to the rack in this fourth quarter and shot it well in this second half. So if you don't put up 5 points in the first half, you're a little closer here. Railers with 32 points in this second half and just didn't have a good first half.
Free throw up and good for Abby. Second one up and good for Abby. He's 2 for 2 on that trip. 59 seconds left, 46-37 Rocks. Feed it to Vlahovic on the elbow. Comnick's going to pop out. 3 from the corner. Too strong, no good. Abby with the rebound. And a foul by Short, and Abby will go back to the line with 40 seconds to go.
Yeah, big miss there. Carson had a chance to cut that thing within 6 points and couldn't get to 3 to go. And we'll send Abby back to the free throw line. The Rocks up 9, 46-37 with 40.6 seconds left.
Free throw up and good. Second one rolls around and falls down for Abby, and it's 48-37. 38 seconds left in the game. Tungate with the ball. Over to Comnick. Right wing. Feeds Vlahovic. Short pops out for a 3. Got it. Preston Short with the Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers within 8 with 28 seconds to go.
Yeah, 48-40 now, as you said, within 8. And, well, you just look back and think about that first half, Scott. It's just Railers with not a lot to go. Much better here in this second half with 35 points. I mean, that's as many points as we put up in a half this season. The problem is we just had 5 in the first half.
Lincoln Railer basketball brought to you by Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Peasley Funeral Homes, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. Located at 401 Delavan Street in Lincoln, call 217-732-8141 or go online to peasleyfuneralhome.com. What the confusion there is, but it's Rock Island basketball. Marshall will get it in. Now Abby, he's going to be fouled from behind. Preston Short picks up the foul, and Abby will go to the line for 2 free throws. Free throw up and good for Abby.
When we didn't want them to, they're starting to hit them now.
And second one up and good. Railers back down by 10, 23 seconds left. Tungate's going to dribble in, up off the backboard, no good. Vlahovic for the putback, rolls around, no good. Still fought for. Comnick with the rebound, rips it out of there. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Railers with 8 seconds left. 50-40, Rock Island. All to inbound, he'll kick it in. All's going to take a 3. It was partially blocked, out of bounds. Going to stay with the Railers with 4 seconds left. inbound, kick it into Komnick. Komnick's going to pull up. That's a three-pointer that was blocked. And that's your final. At the end of the game, it's Rock Island Rocks 50, Lincoln Railers 40. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated post-game show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln. Me Realty. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. State Farm Agent Brian Clark. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Modern Brake and Alignment. Grau Incorporated. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. Schneider Masonry. United Community Bank. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois. Peasley Funeral Home. Chestnut Health Systems. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, as the Railers fall here in Rock Island 50-40. We'll run through the scoring here. First for the Rocks, they were led tonight by Arthur Abbey. Abbey with 17. He was 9 of 10 from the free throw line. 15 for Devin Marshall, 12 for Lawson Zulu, 4 points for Jeremiah Jameson, and 2 points for Eris Morgan. The Railers were led here tonight by Tate Awe and Carson Komnick, both of those guys with 12 points. Carson also with 11 rebounds tonight. 7 points for Brody Tungate, 5 for Bryce Volakovich, 3 for Preston Short, and Breon McKinney with 1 free throw. Again, the Railers fall here tonight, as their record now falls to 19-5 on the season. The Rocks from Rock Island improved to 18-3. We'll send it back to the studios and more of the Grau Incorporated postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau's will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
One of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history at Post nightclub in Orlando.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved. If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
Does your business need high-quality corrugated packaging? For solutions that work as hard as you do, turn to Heritage Packaging in Lincoln. Since 2019, Heritage Packaging has been a proud member of the Welch Packaging family. With just-in-time deliveries and a dedication to continual improvement, Heritage Packaging can help keep businesses one step ahead. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Heritage Packaging, the right packaging, right on time.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Welcome back to Rock Island High School, where the Railers fall to the Rocks 50-40. And joining us now is Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, not a very good half for the first half for the Railers, scoring 5 points in the first half, but came out second half and really made a game of it. But the defensive pressure from the Rocks, just a little too much for us to handle tonight.
Yeah, you know, they were very physical, and those are type of teams that we've got to be able to play against. And if you go back and look at the, 5 losses that we got, probably all 5 of them are very physical teams.
Yeah, Coach, you talk about the difference was that quarter, or that half. You came out and scored 35 in the second half, one of our better scoring halves of the season. We just fell down, and they were 10 times quicker than us in the first half, especially. They tipped a lot of balls away. They were aggressive with their hands, and we weren't terribly strong with it.
Yeah, you know, and you got to be able to play that way. You got to be able to handle the pressure and you know, physical. You knew you were going to get it when they started 5 guards.
Yeah.
I mean, they started the game with 5 guards, and you have to be able to know that that's coming, and you can't get fancy with it. You just got to try to blow by them and protect the ball and try to get into an offense. And, you know, our half-court defense, I thought our half-court defense was good. They scored on live ball turnovers, and, you know, we fouled them there at the end. I think they probably hit maybe 10 free throws towards the end of the game. We were playing the free throw game, and
if not, they were just going to hold it.
Yeah.
And we weren't going to catch them.
No, no, that's for sure.
But
So.
you know, they're a good basketball team, and they showed it. They were poised, but no fault the Railers come back in the second half. You know, we showed a little fight there. It just it's a whole different ball game if you put up even 15 points in the first half. You know, you're right there, and you put a little pressure on those free throws down the stretch where they didn't have a ton of pressure on them.
Yeah, there was none, and it's so easy to shoot when there's no pressure on you and everything. So it's a great game for us to learn. Prepares us for MacArthur next Tuesday, a week from Tuesday. That week there we got MacArthur, SHG, and Lamphere, and all of them played just exactly like that. So it was a great you know, practice for us, and that's why you play very good teams.
Well, Coach, we've been on a stretch for 4 games in 3 days in Collinsville, and then 3 games each week for the last probably 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are probably ready for a little bit of a break and some practice time, and to get our legs fresh for Taylorville coming up, and then you said that tough week after that.
Yeah, we've played 24 games, so we've got 7 games left. 7 games left in the season, and it's spread out over. I think we play once next week, then we got a week of 3, and then I think it's 1-1. So we're getting very close to the end, and you know, next week we have Taylorville, and then we've got the 3 weeks following, and then the regional pairings will be taken care of. So we're already talking that, and you even get any sillier, the girls here in another week will be sending their stuff in for their state tournament. So season's winding down. We've played a lot of basketball the last 3 weeks, and we do need a little break and to where we're not playing, and hopefully we can come out with some fresher legs and be a little bit sharper.
Well, Coach, have a safe bus trip home, and we'll talk to you here in a week as we travel to Taylorville, and that's an afternoon game, 3:30 start for the varsity. Is that correct?
That sounds kind of right. Yeah. I think it's 2 and 3:30, and you know, you got to check the schedules. They changed. Tonight's game moved about 3 weeks ago. It moved from a half an hour later, and you know, there's just a lot of jumping around, and the days that you play now are silly. And you know, used to you play Friday, Saturday, Saturday every week, and that was it. You had a week to prepare for the weekend, and it's not that way anymore. You play on every night. It doesn't matter, and game times are different. Now you're playing Saturday afternoons. You're playing, next week we're playing at 2 and 3:30. So you always got to check the schedules.
All right, Coach. Have a safe bus trip home, and we'll see you in Taylorville in a week.
Okay, thank you.
That's going to do it for us here in Rock Island. Our next broadcast will be Saturday, January 31st at 3:30 p.m. as the Railers will be on the road to take on the Tornadoes from Taylorville High School. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame starting around 3 o'clock. The Railers now stand at 19-5. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you did not enjoy the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you to patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Raider basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Karen, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 40, Rock Island 50. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
WLCN's live stream video coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter basketball is brought to you by Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Whether buying or selling, trust the professionals at Me Realty. For more information, check out their website, merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, and online at myfgec.org. State Farm Agent Brian Clark, located at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Brian can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and he's got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Heritage Packaging in Lincoln, offering top-notch products and value-driven solutions for Central Illinois. Heritage Packaging offers the right packaging right on time. Learn more online at welchpkg.com or call 217-735-4406. Financial advisor Sal Polis of Edward Jones. Call Sal at 217-732-4001 or stop by his office at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Modern Brake and Alignment, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1964, offering full-service auto repairs, including suspension service, brake replacement, wheel alignment, transportation services, and more. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by the shop at 1000 Commercial Park in Lincoln. Call 217-628-7650 or learn more at modernbrake.com. Go Railers! Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. Schneider Masonry, family-owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience, serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Dara Entwistle and Health Insurance Solutions of Illinois, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 620 Broadway Street in downtown Lincoln, call 217-737-7581. Peasley Funeral Home, with locations in Lincoln and Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time. In Lincoln, call 217-732-8141. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-2424 3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.